He was a very quiet, shy young man. At least we thought as graduates that he was really shy. Very nice. We always teased him because he had a brother named Edsel. Rue Delgreen was the smart aleck of the class. He thought he knew everything, but you know, we missed it when he wasn't there. Well, Arnold was one of those boys that you couldn't help but like. He just had the personality that you just wanted to be with him and hear more of what he had to say. I mean, he just was a real good kid. Grace was a very quiet girl, but very nice. She got to be quite close to me during our graduation. She and I, all through school, were very, very close, and so we continued to be close because she and I are the only ones left in the class. And Joe Gobbets, I kept track of him for a while. I had a sweet eye for him, and he was a very ambitious young man. He always had a job. Might not have paid him much, but he was working. At that time, that was important. Martha was the type of girl that you had a hard time becoming close to. She was a standoffish person. Sweet, never did anything wrong, but try as you may, you couldn't get her to be. If we had a girl party or something, she never would come. He was kind of the chic of the class. I mean, everybody knew Bill. Very nice. Very brilliant girl. Very, very brilliant. And she was a school teacher, and she taught in New Haven. And her name was Camille, which her husband is in this class also. And this Anthony Camille was the boy that Virginia Gillett married. For some reason, right off the bat, they saw sparks between their eyes. I mean, they were just a very devoted man. They had 2 sons and nice family. She was very close to me also. She came from a large family of girls, and they're all gone. She used to come and spend weekends with me. Because at that time, in '33, you didn't do a lot of things away from home. You had friends there. Frederick Bublitz was the son of a pastor in New Haven from St. John's Lutheran Church. And he was I think he had 6 sisters, and he was the only boy, so he really got treated quite royally. Ruth was a shy little girl that if you looked at her crossways, her face turned red. She just very, very shy. But come to find out, we discovered that her family were kind of all like that. A bashful type of family, you know. Sweet. I mean, she'd do anything for you. Elizabeth was the know-it-all enough in the class. Very sweet, but she always had her hair very exact. It never was out of place. I mean, she became a beautician after she graduated. Jenny was a very brilliant girl, but came from a very, very low-grade family. I guess that's what I would want to say. We loved her. She wanted to be loved. We just all felt sorry for Jenny and took care of her. Anne D'Angelo was a very nice Italian girl. But I lost track of her, just like that, as she left school. And she was very close to me. I stood up for her wedding. Very lovely girl. I thought she was, anyhow. He was a farm boy. In fact, he continued to be a farm boy. The only reason that he went to school was because he had to. Arthur Tesler. He was my husband. I don't know what I can say about him other than I loved him. Although in school, I didn't think too much of it. I had to march down the aisle with them for graduation, because that time they were smaller classes and they went 2 by 2. And I was fit to be tied. I didn't want to march with him. So I ended up marrying him and couldn't have asked for a better husband. We as a group went out to Wolcott's Mill, which is now a county park where the children can see small animals and things. It was very treacherous because those kind of places were. And I couldn't swim. And I kept telling them that they better not push me in because I couldn't swim. Just like that, I was in the water. And it was my husband-to-be that got me out. But it still was fun. We laughed all the rest of the day on how I had splashed the water and everything that I did. But they pulled me out. But I learned to swim.